All right, for today's explainer, we're doing something really cool. We're going on a mission, basically, to watch an automated team of AIs, a kind of digital investment committee, analyze and trade a real stock from start to finish. We're going to see how it thinks, what it finds, and the final decision it makes. So that gets us to the big question here, the whole reason for this experiment. Can a team of AI agents really do more than just crunch numbers? Can they build an actual coherent investment strategy? And then, actually act on it? Let's find out. Okay, so first up, you need to know that we're not talking about some single, all-powerful AI here. That's not how this works. To solve a complex problem like investing, the system puts together a specialized team. Seriously, think of it just like a human investment firm, where you have different experts for different parts of the job. So let's meet the players on this digital committee. First, you've got the analyst. This one is like our Wall Street researcher, digging through the web for news, earnings reports, and what the human experts are saying. Then there's the data cruncher. This agent lives and breathes numbers, pulling all the historical stock data. All of their reports go to the strategist. You could call this one the boss, who has to weigh all the evidence and make the final call. And last but not least, you have the trader, the agent that actually takes that decision and puts the money where its mouth is. The whole mission kicks off with some intel gathering. The first two agents, our analyst and our data cruncher, are sent out at the exact same time. Their job is to grab every critical piece of intelligence they can find on our target company for today, Amazon. And doing it in parallel like this, well, that's all about speed and efficiency. And just like that, we've got our first piece of intel back. This comes straight from our data cruncher. What you're looking at is the raw, unadulterated data, the opening price, the high, the low, the closing price for Amazon stock, day after day for the last month. This is that pure, quantitative view of what the market has been doing. No opinions, just facts. But, raw data is only half the picture, right? So at the same time, our analyst agent comes back with the context, the why behind the numbers. It found that sales were up, net income had a huge jump, and this is a big one. Growth in their cloud business, AWS, was picking up speed again. And on top of all that, it looked at the human consensus, a strong buy with a potential 30% upside. This is the qualitative side of the story. So we've got the hard numbers from the data cruncher and the expert analysis from the analyst. Now everything gets funneled to the most critical member of the team, the strategist. Its entire job is to take these two very different kinds of information and boil them down into one single, clear, actionable decision. And this is a perfect look at how the strategist's brain works. It's basically weighing two things. On one side of the scale, you have the overwhelmingly positive human sentiment, that strong buy rating and all that potential upside. On the other side, it's checking that feeling against the cold, hard financial facts, the actual sales growth and the performance of AWS. It's balancing perception with reality. So, after all that, after weighing the evidence from both sides, what's the final call? Well, the AI strategist doesn't mess around. It makes a clear, unambiguous decision. The decision is to buy. And here's the thing. It doesn't just spit out buy and call it a day. It actually tells us why. It lays out its reasoning, just like a human analyst would. It says, and I'm quoting here, considering the strong financial results, positive analyst sentiment, and promising future guidance, a buy recommendation is warranted. There's no black box here. The logic is right there for us to see. A great decision is just an idea until you act on it. And that's where the final agent in our little assembly line comes in. The decision has been made, and now it gets handed off to the trader to make it real. Now, this might look a little technical, like a bunch of code, but trust me, it's super straightforward. Think of it as filling out an order form. What do you want to do? Buy. How many? 10. What are you buying? Amazon stock, symbol AMZN. That's it. It's a precise, machine-readable command that leaves zero room for error. So the trader agent gets that buy recommendation from the strategist and immediately turns it into a concrete action. It places a mock market order to purchase exactly 10 shares of Amazon. The plan is officially in motion. And there it is. Confirmation. The trader agent reports back that the order was successfully placed. We've officially closed the loop. We went from a broad question about strategy all the way to a confirmed action in the market, all handled by our AI team. So we've met the whole team, right? The analyst, the cruncher, the strategist, the trader. But who's the coach? Who's telling them what to do and when to do it?
Well, it turns out there's a manager AI behind the scenes, a root agent that's pulling all the strings and orchestrating this entire workflow.
So when you take a step back and look at the whole thing, what seems super complex is actually a really clean 3-step plan. Step 1, gather intel, sending out the research team. Step 2, make the call, letting the strategist analyze everything. And step 3, pull the trigger, having the trader execute the trade. It's a really powerful blueprint for automating complex jobs. And that really leaves us with a pretty big thought, doesn't it? We just watched a team of AI agents function like a miniature investment firm, from research all the way to execution. It shows this model of specialized, collaborative AI is incredibly powerful. So the question we're left with is, if they can take on a job like this, what other complex, multi-step jobs are next?